Game 1 saw Railway taking on Slavia Prague. Railway opened the scoring early with a penalty corner deflected by the post to take the lead. They added a second early into the second quarter after winning the ball back high, then finding a free player on the back post to tap in. Railway got a third after a scramble following a penalty corner rebound in the third quarter. Prague got a goal back after a saved shot found its way onto attacker's stick on the P spot who fired the ball home. Prague then found a second with 5 minutes left to play after a quick free hit was carried into the circle and fired home. After much pressure from Prague, the game finished 3-2 to Railway. Game 2 saw Gantoise taking on Old Georgians. Gantoise opened the scoring late in quarter 1, finding an unmarked player on the P spot who was able to put the ball home. Gantoise added a second from a Hendricks penalty corner in the second quarter, and then found a second one shortly after to make it 3-0 at half-time. OGs pushed for a comeback, leaving gaps in their defence, but were able to keep the score at 3-0 thanks to some heroic goalkeeping by Mazzarello, including a penalty stroke being saved. OGs pulled their goalkeeper and were able to get a goal back, finding Sam Ward on the post with a penalty corner routine to make the game 3-1. Hendricks was again denied his hat-trick, this time by a brave lineman on a penalty corner, standing in for the goalkeeper in extra time, making a goal line save. Final score 3-1 with Gantoise advancing to the semi-final. The third game saw Surbiton taking on Club Campo. This was a hotly contested first quarter, but with neither side able to find a goal. Campo opened the scoring in the second quarter after a high turnover was fired into the circle, finding an attacking touch and them taking the lead. Surbiton were able to level it up very quickly, driving along the baseline, slipping the ball back in front of goal, where it was put away by Banderak. Campo retook the lead just before half-time, winning the ball back high up the pitch again. A driven reverse was deflected past the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. Surbiton piled on the pressure in the second half, but it was Campo who found the next goal, converting from a penalty corner to take the game 3-1, moving on to face Gantoise in the semi-final. Game 4 saw Gantoise taking on Club Campo in the women's competition. This was a very closely fought game. A Campo chance late in the first quarter, producing a good save from the goalkeeper, was the best of the game, but it ended up 0-0 and taking us to a shootout. In the first 5 shootouts, the teams still couldn't be separated, scoring 4 each, leading to sudden death. It was the Campo keeper who made themselves the hero, saving the shootout from Gantoise and sending Campo through to the semi-finals. The final game of the day saw Den Bosch taking on Watsonians. Den Bosch opened the scoring in the first few minutes, a long through ball finding Matler with a free shot in the circle to make it 1-0. They got a second before the end of the quarter after a quick passing move along the baseline, found a player on the penalty spot who flicked the ball home. Matler added her second from the penalty spot after having one saved earlier in the quarter. She slipped this one into the bottom right corner to make it 3-0. Matler finished her hat-trick before half-time from a penalty corner before adding a 4th and 5th penalty corner goal in the second half. Den Bosch taking the game and moving on to face Campo in the semi-final.